I'm not aware of that.
Some people have made your song to be an anthem on how they start their week.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I mean we create this music to make sure that it's connecting with the people.
Yeah.
So hearing that people use this song as the prayer to begin the day is very inspiring.
It's an amazing song. Yeah. It's an amazing record. Something different, like I said last time. And it's one of the songs that I know a couple of people who listen to the song. They appreciate this song. Now we're talking about your current brand new song, Changanya.
Yeah.
There's always different titles from Xerox that are not so common.
Yeah, you have to make it. You have to keep it local. You know. You have to make sure that you because I mean the title of the song is what also helps to make it easy for people to catch on to it.
Yeah.
So I think all of us know what Changanya Vintu, what it means, and unless if you're not on the street like that.
Let's try to imagine someone is visiting Zambia for the very first time and they're tuning right now. Maybe you can just break it down for them.
So go Changanya, go Mr. Mix. Go Mr. Mix. And then go Changanya, go Changanya, mix up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the beauty is that it means the same in Swahili as well. So
wow.
Yeah. So
I didn't know about that.
Changanya in Swahili is also to mixing up something. Yeah.
So let's talk about the collaboration. I know you posted different pictures.
Yeah.
And someone did even comment saying "Gani betu wese metaluza vambi."
Yeah.
So many people didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can just introduce to us who the artist is.
Yeah. So the artist's name is Jukes. Very huge in East Africa. He's got quite a number of songs that are very big in East Africa. There's a song he did with Diamond, which is also a very big song. I worked with him because I've been traveling to TZ a lot, and I've created relationships with quite a number of big artists there. There's a lot of collabos I've done, and quite a number that I'm still working on. And I've been doing this thing of one country at a time. I went to Namibia, made sure I planted the Zambian flag there.
Yeah.
I went to Kenya. Kenya is almost like a second home. Planted the flag there. Went to SA. I done SA. SA knows who J-Rox is. And now this is my plan to do a East Africa takeover. So it's a country at a time. Working with people that are influential in these regions and trying to see how we can bring their fan base into our space so that they can also be able to appreciate some of the things that we're offering as Zambia, you know what I mean, based on my creativity and all of that.
Let's talk about the person behind the video. This time around, it's something very different, and I should make mention.
Yeah.
There's always a point where you do a video. Like, let's talk about the other previous videos that you've done.
Yeah.
You've always done your homework and knowing that, okay, quality should be on point. Everything should be on point right there. Let's talk about that.
You see, I put myself on the same level with huge international, like African artists. And they never compromise with the quality of their work. They never compromise with the quality of the sound, the quality of the visuals. They never compromise with that. I think Zambia is the only place where we have huge artists that are forever compromising on the quality of their videos. You can't be a huge brand and you're not willing to spend lots of money on your work. You know what I mean? So I've been spending a lot of money on my videos. At the beginning of this year, I told myself I'm going to shoot most of my videos out of Zambia. And then when COVID hit us and, kwacha to dollar became crazy, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, am I going to manage to spend this amount in dollars? Because when I'm paying for videos out of Zambia, I'm paying in dollars. And looking at how the kwacha and dollar performance is like, it's crazy. So I decided to just buy, for the local videos that I've been doing, the ones I've been doing in Zambia, I ended up buying, spending money, lots of money on equipment to make sure that when we're shooting here, we're still shooting with the same equipment that, we use when I go to TZ, when I go to Kenya. You know what I mean? So at the moment, there's a huge actually it's balanced. It's the same standard when I shoot a video down here and also when I shoot my videos out of Zambia. Only that the ones out of Zambia sometimes cost a bit more because it's not my company that's running the whole lot of the production. So I'll get a director. I'll get a treatment from them. We agree on amounts and I pay them, and then they hire people that come through now to help execute the video. So it becomes a little bit pricey. But you have to do what you have to do, bro. When you believe in yourself, you have to spend money. In your art.
Let's talk more on the other side. Let me just see if we can get to pay some bills. On the other side, we get to preview a brand new song. Doing pretty much fine on our countdown already. Top 20. Right, you're still having a chat with J-Rocks. Before we call it a wrap, there's something that I want to find out from you, your perspective.
Have you heard about My GoTV app from GoTV? With My GoTV app, viewing your account balance, changing packages, and fixing error codes can all be done conveniently on your phone wherever you are. Download My GoTV app from Google Play Store or the App Store and experience new levels of convenience. Yawa Mankanika. GoTV. Live it, love it.
The outspoken ladies of Tuvange are back with an all-new season.
Now, ladies, ka topic kalelo mkwai. Kaliko heavy, I won't lie. Dealing with infidelity in relationships or marriages.
Join Michi, Mutale, Natasha, and Esther as they return to dish out on the pulse topics, as well as what's hot and what's not, including memorable backstage and red carpet moments in Zambia.
I should say I liked the frame one. I pictured it like with the high-waisted pair of jeans and like open stilettos.
Catch Tuvange Season 2 every Friday at 21:30 hours, exclusively on Zambia's leading storyteller, Zambezi Magic Channel 162 DSTV Compact.
I'm gonna tell you why my clothes look bright. Tell you why my clothes look clean. Tell you why they smell so nice. I'm feeling fresh, you know what I mean. It's got a little bit of oxy bleach with a nice perfume that will leave your clothes looking rich and have you feeling good. Ooh.
Introducing Aloha Washing Powder with Oxy-Bleach technology that releases bubbles of oxygen that break down stains, and with fragrance encapsulation technology containing microcapsules that burst when you move, keeping your clothes smelling fresh long after the wash. Aloha Washing Powder. Say hello to fresh.
You need to try Aloha. I could think of 1,000 other things my daughter could try out instead of punching people in the face. But the seed doesn't fall far from the tree. And Anna is truly her father's daughter. She is taking after her father in every way. I knew it would be a matter of time before she took up boxing as a profession.
Witness the making of a champion inside and outside the ring in Makofi every Monday to Wednesday at 19:30 hours, exclusive to Zambezi Magic Channel 162 DSTV Compact. Get and stay connected to DSTV, the home of Zambezi Magic.
You are listening to Joy FM. We make it happen.
We're still on the Joyful Land, still holding it down on a Monday. I'm used to PMC, just in case you just locked on. Still having a chat with J-Rocks. There's something that's been trending for past few days, and if something's being talked about, we have to find out as well from you as an artist who's been in the game for a long time. Political songs and artists doing political songs. We just want to find out your opinion as J-Rocks. If you were approached once, or how would you take it if you were approached to do a song in regards with politics?
I am not in a position to speak for other artists and the decisions they're making. We need to make it clear.
Yeah.
I've had conversations before some time back, with some friends of mine concerning just the art itself. You know, being a musician and how you constantly have to find a neutral ground when it comes to certain things, you know, because my fans, there's there's fans that support PFs, fans that support UPND, fans that support the Socialist Party, and it's just a different people that stand for different things. They come together in a space where they agree on the type of music that they listen to, and that's the J-Rocks, music. So with everything the brand itself does, I need to make sure that it's a proper balance. I should never try and sound like I'm leaning on this side or leaning on that side. So in short, you find yourself in a position where you speak for the people, and you can't position yourself and say, as J-Rocks, it's like this. But me as a person away from my brand as J, I've got my own perspective, my own stance when it comes to these things. And this is it's my right, and I don't have to share it with anyone. My decision, and that will show when it's time for elections. But as a brand, I don't think I'll ever position myself leaning on any political party or doing anything, whether be it for business or whatsoever. I think I'm uncomfortable.
But let's try this right now. Were you at one point approached?
I can't say.
You can't say.
Because when I say it, then it means we're going to start getting into details. Oh, so how was it like? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I've been in the game for over 10 years, and there's been conversations that have been put on the table before. But I don't stand for such, so they didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something that we should be on the lookout. I know your current new song is out already. Speaking about support, I was checking out people's comments on social media.
Yeah.
Saying we buy music, we stream music. These guys are getting a lot of money. I don't know. In what way do you feel support should come in from local people, from Zambians?
I think I'm done singing this support song. Because the people have got their own people that they support. At this point, it's more of supporting the name. You support J-Rocks before you listen to J-Rocks' music, and that's very dangerous, because then you find maybe J-Rocks is not delivering what it's supposed to, and if that's what you're plugging, then it's sending everyone else to the left instead of sending them to the right. So I think until we have an industry that's established with proper standards and a proper structure, an industry where it's a very fair playground for all players. I know that would take time.
Yeah.
But if the radio stations and the people that run the radio stations can also understand that they are a huge part of the, building the music industry. So DJs cannot get money to play the artist's music. You understand? Because the artist also needs to get royalties at some point.
Yeah.
So if the artist is paying the radio station for the music to play, then it means our fight to get money, to get royalties, it will never happen. Because the radio station should be able to pay the artists for them to play the artist's music. So there's small little things that are being done in the background in the name of trying to be relevant, in the name of certain players looking like they're doing what they're supposed to do. And already that's messing up things. But if we had an industry with structures, there's so many things that are happening today that shouldn't happen. So I think until we as the artists be able to create a structure that makes sense, then we can now call the people that need to support us and say, look, we have created this structure. We need you guys now to do ABCD. For you to get this, you have to go through this and do this, for you to access ABCD. So I think right now it's just a situation of everyone is just trying to survive. You get what I mean? And those that have been able to be successful within this space are not willing to also get out there and say, okay, we've made money. Are we able, if we get like all the 10 big artists in the country and say, let's sit down and do ABCD. There's so much that we can change. But everyone is caught up in a space where I support you. I'm showing people I support you, but I don't feel you like that. We can't sit down and have conversations like that. So there's a lot of individuality, but I'm also not pushing for unity, because it's not all the time that you need to be united. But you can stand on certain things to help better the environment. You know what I mean? So until we get to that point, then maybe we can tell now that they talk to the people and say, support us.
Yeah.
So for now, we can't cry.
Yeah.
We just need to allow the things and push. Do whatever you can do to survive.
Yeah. Your remarks to your fans. I know this was a quick one, but maybe is there anything that you would like to share with your fans?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you, like always, to all those people that have believed in my brand from the first day. I know so many musicians that used to be fans that are now musicians, and now they're no longer fans, and now they're competing. Shout out to you too. I can see the light and the flame that I ignited in you, and what it's doing for you. And to those people that have stayed true and still see all the work that we're doing. There's a tendency in Zambia of waiting for someone to die. Then the whole country now posts, they'll take all the pictures that they've taken with you, and they'll put them out there and say, oh my God, this guy was the greatest to do A, B, C, D. But when you're around, there's like this envy that's within a lot of us people as Zambians. You look at this person and you say, he's got a better life than me. You don't even know the type of struggles. You don't know how much work this person puts in. But you view from a distance and you say, I'm suffering is better. How do you know? Do you know how much work is doing for him to look like that? So people tend to start to hate people because they seeing progress in these people's lives, and there's no progress in their lives. So now they become bitter and they start saying, oh, this guy, this. So I've noticed a lot of change in energy around this place, be it from people that are in the industry and some fans. But, I've got no control over your energy. I've got control over my energy, and that's what's important. You know what I mean? And you should never focus on the next person's plate. You've got your own plate and your own food that you need to focus on. So just eat and focus on making sure that you continue bringing more food on your plate. So as a people, I think there's a lot of things that we need to change. You get what I mean? There's a lot of things that we need to change. Until the day we decide to start looking at ourselves and doing checks away from your friends, you sit down and you look at yourself and say, how much do I do for people? How much do I do for the people that I interact with? Do I care about how these people move? Have I ever picked up the phone and say, bruh, how are you doing? You're well? How's your day moving? Did you have a meal today? How many of your friends call you and they ask you such things? That's something that never happens. It just shows you that we're in an environment where you've got friends, but they're competing with you in the background. They'll call you when it's kind of happens. You understand? They'll call you mess up. They'll call you when they're doing better, and they'll post you when you die. But they're also happy when you're not doing well. They'll never show you that they're happy when you're not doing well, but they're happy in the background. They're like, now he understands, because those are conversations that Zambians have. So it's a very sad place, but we have to figure out a way of surviving and moving.
All right, Gerald, thank you very much for coming through. It means a lot. Let's get a little wrap with Jerox's Changanya song with Jukes and
Kensville Mali.
Right here on Joy FM. I'll be back on radio tomorrow, same time, same place.
So simple.